Welcome everyone. What you don't see coming is today's Timeless Pick a Card. I'm going to zoom in on your options. Option 1 on the left, you have the Fool. Option 2 in the middle, the Star. Option 3 on the right hand side, we have the High Priestess. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can go ahead and pause the video now. See you at your option. Welcome, those of you who chose this beautiful artwork here, option 1, the Fool. This is going to be a reading. This is what you don't see coming. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is that the mask is off and it's at the back of her head. So someone is taking a mask off. So someone is no longer personifying, hiding, deluding, pretending. Someone is no longer playing a role or wearing a mask for whatever reason. Now, someone here could have had their hair dyed pink. Doesn't have to be. Maybe someone's thinking about it. Maybe someone likes to wear wigs. Maybe someone likes to dress up. There's someone coming across as very sexy. Flowers, receiving flowers, giving flowers. Someone has a pug. Someone has a pink purse. I just saw a guess purse, or something like snakeskin or imitating snakeskin or something like that. Someone likes to wear these, what do you call these, pantyhose? Okay, Aquarius and Aries coming through could be somewhere in your chart. There's something very unique here about you or someone here. There's also with the Fool, there's a sense that there's a leap of faith here that someone wants to take or will, or that takes courage, and something about a new beginning, a fresh start in life, but it's going to take courage, okay? There's a new beginning here. The Fool. Something very unusual, okay? Because people don't normally dress like this and sit on the edge of a cliff. So this being at the edge of a cliff, you're at the edge of something here. The edge of eternity, the edge. Is there a song that starts with the edge of something? The edge of 17. Is that what I'm seeing here? Because for some reason I'm seeing that, is it Stevie Nicks? Or is it Fleetwood Mac? The edge of 17. Let me see. The edge of 17. Yeah, that's a Stevie Nicks song. Oh, I just want to have a look at the lyrics here. Just like the white-winged dove. There's no dove there. But anyway, sings a song. Sounds like she's singing. So there's something about singing maybe. And white-winged doves, sings a song, sounds like she's singing. And the days go by like a strand in the wind. In the web that is my own, I begin again. The edge of 17, I begin again. So there's something about beginning again or a new beginning. Said to my friend, maybe you're talking to your friends, baby, nothing else mattered. He was no more than a baby then. Well, he seemed broken-hearted. Something within him, but the moment that I first laid eyes on him all alone on the edge of 17, so the number 17 could be relevant. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Well, I went today, maybe I will go again tomorrow. It was hauntingly familiar. The music there was hauntingly familiar. So there's a beginning again, a new beginning, something that's very familiar. And there could be something to do with someone who's heartbroken, and it seems to be a male energy. The number 17 could be relevant. I see what you doing, what I try to do for me, with the words from a poet. So there could be poetry here, or someone could be very lyrical in the way they express themselves, and a voice from a choir, maybe someone sang at a choir, and a melody, nothing else mattered. What I try to do, I see you doing what I try to do for me. So someone here is very courageous and someone lacks the courage. And someone here is acting as a teacher when it comes to having courage. Just like the white-winged dove, which is peace. The clouds would never expect it when it rains. But the sea changes colors, but the sea does not change. And so with the slow, graceful flow of age, so someone is aging, I went forth with an age-old desire to please. So someone here could be a people pleaser, and hence the mask coming off. And maybe someone needs to stop people pleasing by taking that mask off. Suddenly, there was no one left standing in the hall, while a flood of tears that no one really ever heard her fall at all. So someone could be crying in silence without no one really realizing this. I went searching for an answer up the stairs and down the hall, and not to find the answer, just to hear the call. Come away, of a night bird singing. Communication. Someone is feeling nudged to come away, just like the white-winged dove. Well, I hear you in the morning and I hear you at nightfall. Sometimes to be near you is to be unable to hear you, my love. So there's a love situation here. I'm a few years older than you, my love. So there could be an age gap love situation here where someone is crying secretly, someone is learning from someone else to gain the courage, someone is seeing the time go by, someone wants peace, someone may have sung in a choir. I know I'm becoming repetitive, but I'm trying to string this because for some reason there's a message in this reading that could resonate with you. There was no one left standing in a well of flood of tears. Someone could be crying a lot. Someone is feeling called to come away, come away. Well, I hear you in the morning, I hear you at nightfall. Some time to be near you is to be unable to hear you. Okay, well, take what resonates if you want to listen to the song, but for some reason I got this song, so those are the lyrics that came up. And we have the thread. So someone here is connected to someone else with the red thread. The number 70 could be relevant, and 70 can sound like 17 sometimes. So someone may have difficulties hearing. When someone says 17 or 70, they may ask, can you repeat that please? So there's a sense here that life is in a tangle right now for someone. There's a lot happening simultaneously. And someone is grappling here for a meaning and direction in a network of distractions. But there's a sense that there's a need to connect to the energy of this thread that is there. It's there. And there's a sense of feeling its tug. And if you feel it in your veins, someone is feeling this pump through the bloodstream. And that's helping someone's mind and spirit lift. Someone is also remembering who they are. So beginning again. And what you came to do into this world to do. This is happening at a deep level. There may have been something that has activated this thread. Maybe a song, maybe an image, maybe a conversation, or something someone heard in passing. So there's a sense that life has become multi-layered and confusing and complex. But if you go back to that thread, who you were, who you wanted to be, did you go that way? Did you go another way? There's still time to go another way. Because you're tethered to that path and you're meant to go back on that path. Because your heart is anchored in that. And that's the source of the courage. So someone feels frustrated and binded in some way. But there's this one thread that gives someone meaning through this chaos. And that's what someone needs to go back to. The number 7 and the number 8 could be relevant numbers here. So there's a path here. And there's a tug. Someone's feeling the tug toward that path. But that means being able to focus in and zoom in on that one thing that is calling you. You don't have to look for the thread. It's already tied to you because it's the thing that's tugging on you. Okay, so here's advice coming through. The advice and what you need to focus on is recall that moment in your life where you felt fully alive. And that is what's connecting you. That's the meaning of this thread. That is what will help you find the thread that is there. And there's something in the details of that memory of when you felt fully alive. Fully alive, okay? That is the solution. In the maze, that is the solution. Easy does it. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not outside of you. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So if you're trying to control too many things in your life, it may be that life feels like it's getting out of control. It's because you are exerting too much control. And that is creating resistance to going on the path that you're meant to be. Because your wish will be granted. So what you don't see coming is something you've asked for is coming true, but it's in relaxing the energy and not trying too hard to control the how or the why or the outcomes that this will come true. It's exactly by letting go. What you don't see coming is maybe an opportunity to travel or an upcoming trip that will prove to be life-changing in very, very positive ways. Right now, the advice is to just be yourself. The situation is calling for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And again, it's taking off that mask. It's not about pleasing others or being or doing what other people expect of you or want from you. It's by getting back to that thread of authenticity that is connected to that one moment where you feel fully alive. And that is who you truly are. So there's an exercise of going back to that time or that one memory where you felt fully alive. Someone here could have strong Gemini in their chart. Someone is transforming because I'm seeing the butterflies here. Someone could be a social butterfly, could be very curious, very always learning new things, researching, gaining new skills, possibly. Someone has a brilliant mind. Someone could be on a twin flame journey because we do have the twins here. There's something about communication coming through and being vocal, the need to be vocal. Someone is feeling restless and fidgety. Someone is very studious. There's a need to adapt right now. There's a need to adapt. 9th house. Explore. Seeking. Someone is wanting more meaning in life. Someone is wanting a more meaningful path. It's like going through from the neighborhood out into the world. And this is metaphorical, of course, but again, it could be long distance travel, as in physical travel, but it could also be the soul traveling, the mind expanding, the soul expanding, your psychic gifts expanding. But again, we have a passport here, so maybe you need to get your passport ready for whatever reason. Someone could have strong Sagittarius in their chart. But there's from Gemini to the 9th house energy is like there's a need to expand right now. And the only way to expand is to reconnect to that thread. What made you feel fully alive? That represents who you truly are, which represents taking off that mask. Because right now, you're being called to a spiritual quest. You're being called for an adventure and taking a risk. And we have taking a risk both in the 9th house and the Fool. 1st house, and doing this for yourself as an act of self-love, as a way to start a new life and have a new experience in life that would lead you to a very different place. And it's almost like this happens in two phases, because I'm seeing two portals, two doors there. There's something here about your physical body, your outlook on life, your life philosophy. It's like you're regaining consciousness or reconnecting to consciousness, awakening, becoming self-aware. How do you want to express yourself? Who are you truly? It sometimes takes courage to go on this journey and explore all these questions. 7th house, relating, because that is going back to how you relate to others and how you want to relate to others and how you want your relationships to go. You want authentic relationships. And what you don't see coming is a relationship that is authentic. But for this relationship, this authentic relationship to take place, you need to find that authenticity within self. Because we have the balancing of the scales here, that's where you're going to find your balance. There's something about marriage or best friends here. Something about Libra energy, partnership, companionship, marriage, communion, justice, maybe social justice or a contract, a legal contract. Okay. But it's like you need to explore beyond your neighborhood, metaphorically, to find yourself. Because like where you are, it's like you find a community, but you in that community you're losing yourself in a way. The devil, toxicity, Capricorn energy, the number 15, the number 6. Four of Wands, stability, a household, the Lovers, a decision, a life-changing decision. Could involve love, higher level soulmates, twin flames 1111, and the Ace of Wands. So you're being called in a new direction here to move away from toxicity. You're being called in a new direction to move away from toxicity. What I'm seeing here actually is a progression for you. There is a sense that there is some kind of life-changing event here that is connected to a relationship here. Higher level soulmate, indeed. Gemini energy coming through again. Capricorn energy. It's a very strong bond here, and it's a new beginning. A new passionate beginning. Something that would be very, very stable, and travel could trigger something around this, but it takes courage. It's a new beginning for sure, or beginning again, but it takes exploring and allowing yourself to expand outside your known world or a mindset. Shanti could be a significant name for you, or it could mean something, but it says, I am the angel of peace. A smoother road ahead and new tranquility is being brought to you. But with the lion here and the lamb, I just heard of lions and lambs. Courage. The lamb doing things, following a shepherd, or the lion doing things your own way. There's something here strongly about courage. Someone could have Leo in their chart. North Node, destiny. Something is destined here. 8th house, vulnerability, deep intimacy, Scorpio energy, long-lasting prosperity, Aries, taking action in that full energy, taking that leap of faith, reconnecting to your inner child. So someone could have Aries, Scorpio in their chart. But there's a destined connection here. There is something that connects you, and it's the thread. It's fated. There's something here that's fated, destined. But it will require being completely authentic. It will require you being yourself to be able to fully relate. So it's like giving yourself over and trusting and being authentic. It's definitely a love situation here with the Lovers. There's a big decision coming up. I almost want to clarify. I want to clarify. Three of Swords, the Star, Six of Wands. Something that is a wish come true. Moving away from self-sabotage. Moving away from allowing other people to interfere with this. A new passionate beginning. Ooh. Strength. Again, strength is normally represented with the lion. In this case, it's a white bear. So peace. Peaceful strength. The strength to have this new beginning. This will be successful. This is a wish come true. This is something you wished for that is happening. And again, your wish is granted. Do you have the strength to be yourself? Do you have the strength to follow through this portal you're welcomed into? Because peace is on the other side. Companionship is on the other side. A legal contract and peace. A love that leads to peace. But it's like you really have to know what it is that you want and claim it, basically, is what I'm seeing here. Now, let's just get some oracle cards. See if anything else comes through. Keys on a ring. You may be dealing with many options. Maybe there's something unconventional about the decision here. But there's a decision. A decision is important. And we have 3 keys here, and we have the 3 of Swords. So there could be a decision between 2 people. Kisses from afar, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. You're going to know what decision to make, or someone's going to know what decision to make, because it's felt. It's not difficult. But someone will have to take off the mask. Unrequited love. There's someone here where there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And it's like and then there's someone where you're falling in love. Give the relationship a chance. And it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. But I feel this divine timing is connected to a start and stop energy where someone is struggling with self-confidence and with courage. It's still worth waiting for. Okay, let's get one more from a different oracle deck that I didn't plan to use, but it's actually right beside me, so I'm feeling called to use it, so I'm going to. And it's Whispers of Love. So what do you need to know here? Because this is absolutely a love reading. But there's also some elements here of some kind of contract coming through for you to maybe relocate and work somewhere else, but it also is going to take the courage, because there could be something unconventional. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Be authentic was at the top of the deck. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel, because that's your answer. If you're following some kind of path because of what other people want from you or think it should be for you, then that is not the right path. The only path is the path of authenticity, how you truly feel. What is going on inside you? What do you want? How do you feel? Your feelings will point the way for you. About whether it's work or love, okay? You're going to know. There's something here that's destined and it's too strong to ignore. And I feel what you don't see coming is that you're going to leave the doubt, the toxicity, the influences in the past, and you're going to follow the authentic path. You're going to take that journey. You're going to take the risk. You're going on that adventure. It's calling you to make a big decision, but you're going to make the right decision. That was your reading, option 1. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose the star. This is going to be your reading. Someone could have strong Aquarius in their chart. Doesn't have to be. The number 17 could be relevant. The number 8. Now the numbers 17 and 8 came out in option 1. So there could be a message there for you. The star also came out in option 1 in the tarot. Not the main, option card, but the tarot. So that's another indication. There's a wish come true, a long held dream, a long-term goal that you may have, healing and hope, okay? Those are the themes here. For some of you, wishing on a star. Some of you saw the meteor that went over Italy, Spain, and Portugal. That could be a thing for you guys. You're hoping and wishing for something. Maybe you have a long-term goal. Maybe you have been healing. Maybe you want to heal. Maybe you need to heal. What don't you see coming? It's a wish come true, or it's a long-term goal being achieved, or hope or healing, okay? We're going to see exactly what this could be. The forest, the number 36 and the number 9 could be relevant. You could be closing a cycle. With the number 8, we have long-term, long-lasting prosperity or stable prosperity. With the forest here, you're going to see the forest for the trees. There's a hidden gem, something you're not seeing just yet, and it looks like a green emerald. Emerald green could be a good color for you, or these shades of blue as well, okay? Some of you are winter tones, some of you are autumn tones in terms of what looks good on you or your skin. Right now, it's like something's not very clear to you, but you're going to see the forest for the trees. Right now, you can't really. But there's a hidden treasure here, something magical. But the forest is also about adventure, going on an adventure to try and see beyond the darkness or the density. What is concealed? There's something here that's concealed. Yeah, there's a little fear, a little enchantment, there's a little magic, a little worry. So there's mixed feelings or mixed sensations or emotions or thoughts as well. Maybe you're feeling lost, but there's something magical about this point in time in your life or a situation. But it's like, in order to figure it out, you can't keep looking at it from a distance. You're being called to enter, because the only way to figure it out is if you enter, if you take that adventure, if you go on the path, if you start taking those small steps. And then at some point you may get lost in it. And you may have preferred there to be like a very clear path, a straight path. Maybe that's something you're used to. Maybe that's something you would prefer, but there are entanglements, and there are things that you're not going to be able to see right off the bat. And so it's like it's an adventure. So you could already be in this sort of enmeshed in this adventure right now. And you could feel like if you turn back, you would also be confused, because it's like the traces of that path that you took are no longer there. If you were to turn back, you wouldn't know where to go either. And so you feel like the only way is forward. There's no going back from these little discoveries that you're making is making it hard for you to go back. So you may be in the middle of a process right now that is a little scary, but it's what makes you feel alive. It's what makes you, it's challenging you in a good way at the same time, because there is something there that is connected to a hope and a dream and a wish and healing and a long-term goal that you have. You've got the power. Yeah, I mean, you feel like you're walking a thin line and you're afraid that you will lose your balance, but you have the abilities to resolve this. You can do this. So what you don't see coming is that you're going to figure this out. You have the power to get through this. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So I feel like part of discovering the part of knowing where to go, how to move forward, has a lot to do with releasing anger and resentment and forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Because in doing this, you're not doing it for others, but you're doing it to lift the burden and the heaviness that you feel that is inside of you, that you're carrying, and that's the energy that you keep carrying from whatever you're not forgiving, by not giving it back to the universe or to others. And I feel that one of the ways to resolve the situation, to keep moving forward, to figure things out through the fog, is forgiveness. So one of the keys is forgiveness. So I am going to say that part of this journey is to raise your vibration from fear, the fear being represented as the confusion, as not seeing the path clearly. It's because fear is fogging you. And I feel that fear is also connecting you still to anger and resentment, or the anger and the resentment is keeping you in fear. And forgiveness is like that key that is going to open that lock of one of the doors and raising your vibration. So you can keep moving forward. Because see, this is all black down here, but then you have all these brighter colors that are more high vibrational. Holiday. Yeah, your mind needs a break. I do see that. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Yeah, give your heart, your soul, and your mind a break from anger and resentment. Give yourself a break from fear. And in that little break, you're going to find an answer. But it could be very literal, where you go on a holiday, or during a holiday time or holiday season, or during a getaway or a retreat or a vacation of sorts. You're going to find an answer that you're looking for. Through forgiveness, you're also going to find an answer. So maybe the key to unlock one phase is forgiveness. The other key to unlock the other phase is to give your mind a break. The other key is to go on a vacation. And it all gets unlocked like this. Ask for what you want. Maybe you have done this in the past. Let the universe and other people know what you need. You've got the power, but you need to co-create. You need to communicate to the universe what it is you want, without fear, without anger, without resentment, without holding on to everything that can go wrong would go wrong, right? Just ask for what you want. If you could ask for what you want and you knew the universe would deliver, what would you ask for? And also with other people, ask for what you want, ask for what you need. Otherwise, there's no way that the universe or other people will know. Sagittarius, this energy came out in option 1 with the 9th house. That's the adventure. But that's also requiring you to be unbridled. Unbridled from fear, anger, and resentment. Unbridled from feeling lost. The universe wants to be generous with you right now. And you're meant to come into this happy-go-lucky energy rather than worrisome energy. It's a very different energy. You can't be worried and be happy-go-lucky. You can't take advantage of opportunities and growth and expansion and generosity from the universe if you're stuck in this little box of fear. It's one thing repels the other. There's no way you can be in fear and expansion at the same time, because fear contracts you into this little ball, while expansion is where you can find the abundance. It takes you really opening up to the energy, experimenting, taking those risks. Being enthusiastic about the possibilities of what could be rather than worrying about all the things that could go wrong. There could be air travel here that you don't see coming. Maybe a possibility to go on a holiday or a vacation. That could involve air travel. Some of you, the possibility to go horse riding. Healing. What you don't see coming, huge amounts of healing. Maybe some crying, okay? But releasing. You're going to release resentment and anger. Crying is going to help you a lot. So what you don't see coming is healing. Right underneath the star, I did see healing. Growth is what you don't see coming, but you need to release. Personal development is what you don't see coming. But through this personal development, there's going to be bouts of self-doubt, of fear, of anger, resentment, but this is all there to be released. It's coming to the surface so that you can see it, so that you can release it. And again, forgiveness is part of that healing process. A lot could come up about generational trauma, ancestral karma, shame, guilt, worry, depression, anxiety, but it's all to release and cleanse so that you can soften that pain. Because you've been carrying this with you and you're the only one who can break this. Pluto, what you don't see coming is a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, a total regeneration of self, reinventing yourself, renewal. And it's going to be intense, but it's to clear away extremes of moving you away from that extreme fear that you may have been feeling. And I can't help but see the citrine here. It could be smoky quartz, it could be citrine, but I'm seeing this is all to lead you to stable abundance. Someone here could have strong Scorpio in their chart. And all of this is happening, all this healing, all this transformation, there's a lot of coming up to be cleansed and cleared, like smoke from a volcano. Because it was there for so long, it erupts, and then the smoke needs to go somewhere before you can move forward. And again, the smokes and mirrors. The smoke, the forest from the trees, it's foggy, it's confusing. But it's an opportunity coming for you to release and become the higher version of self and experience those things in life that you want to experience. There could be an opportunity to collaborate, maybe with other artists or with other people who have a different skill set, different experiences, different talents, so that you could synergize and create something that you couldn't create on your own. Something very unique with these snowflakes here. And I'm seeing 2 snowflakes, so you could be an opportunity to transform your life by collaborating with someone who is as unique as you are. An opportunity to, windows of opportunities opening, development, personal development. We have the King of Swords, so you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. Seeing the forest for the trees, seeing the truth, accessing the truth. 5 of Swords, through arguments, mental conflict, seeing through the mental conflict, seeing through other people trying to impose their points of views. 4 of Cups, boredom, discontentment, feeling like you're left out from something, feeling like you're not having access to something, feeling disconnected from your heart, feeling disconnected from the things you want in life, feeling disconnected from the sun, from the thing that makes you feel alive, from your happiness, from, it's definitely, you're raising your vibration to the highest vibration. You're coming into this energy of joy. Leo energy here present. The number 19 could be relevant, as well as the number 1. You're headed toward healing and growth and happiness. Because you're going to see the truth of why you were kept in mental conflict or arguments with other people around you. Because you're doing a lot of healing. And you're going to forgive these people, and you're even going to forgive yourself for this mental conflict. You're going to give yourself a break. You're going to give it a break, whatever you were feeling toward other people. And once that sinks in, or once that clicks for you, that's where you transform. So you're headed toward times of happiness and growth. Serena, serenity, tranquility, abundance. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need. So if you need money, you're going to receive it, but you need to get yourself out of the energy of lack, of need, because when you say you need something, the universe is going to agree with you. Yes, you do, but you're still in that energy of needing, meaning you don't have it. If you start saying, I have the money, then the universe will agree with that and say, yes, you do. Here you go. And then you will receive the money that you thought you needed, but it's already there. That abundance is already there. And God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So you, just know that the money is with you. If you're trying to figure out how that will happen, that is fear, that is control, and you need to release that. Because that could be creating anger and resentment. And that is creating resistance and pulling back the wheel that should be moving forward. Faith is the answer right now. Because look, there is a change in the wind, right? Things are changing. The number 12 could be relevant, the number 3, and it's leading to progress. It's leading to progress. I'm seeing a zebra here, so there could be a connection to Africa. Things are changing because you're changing. You're maybe changing a lot more than you give yourself credit for. But there's deep healing and healing of your emotions that is also helping you with your mental health. So those of you who have been struggling with mental health issues, that is going away because it seems like you're doing the work. You are doing the work and it's coming through for you. And it's going to free you. And because of that, the universe will be generous with you. And if you've been feeling stuck even physically, there's an energy where you will be free physically to go wherever you want to go. Yeah, the universe will be generous with you. Jupiter energy. What else can I say? Scorpio, the death and the rebirth, the plutonic energy transformation, and it's deep. Deep healing. The number 10, coming full circle, closing a cycle, starting a new one. But this is about ascending. I see very positive things career-wise for you. I see you gaining more respect from other people. I see you climbing the social ladder, being respected, being an authority in your field of work. But you need to allow yourself to heal and transform. And to trust and have faith that this is happening. Because this is also Saturnian energy, which is very contrasting to Jupiter. So there's a push and pull, and you have to be the one to decide to choose Jupiter over the restrictions of Saturn. Because I feel like you've learned all the lessons with Saturn, and it's time now to break free with this Pluto energy and allow Jupiter to bless your life and bring in all those beautiful things. The abundance that the universe wants to be generous with. Okay? So, option 2, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. And some of you are going to be famous if that's what you want, okay? Yeah, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, us creators. We need that so that we know that you like our work, so that YouTube knows that you like us, so that it could reach more people who we can all send together, okay? That was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Welcome, option 3. You chose the High Priestess. So, what don't you see coming? Someone here could have Pisces or Cancerian energy. The number 2 could be relevant. Your intuition is coming through, your crown chakra, claircognizance, inner knowing, a higher knowing, connection to the higher realms, open crown chakra, downloads of information coming through for you, purity, all-knowing purity from the purest source of pure divine love and knowledge. So your intuition is very strong right now. And whatever you don't see coming, you kind of do. But you may be struggling to trust your intuition right now for whatever reason. The pilgrim. Yeah, you've been on a pilgrimage. The number 20 could be relevant. I'm seeing judgment with the number 20, so a big decision coming up, a life-changing, life-shifting decision, a second chance at life, a second lease on life, a second opportunity. The traveler, maybe an opportunity to travel, to learn, to grow, to adapt, to study. Maybe this is what you're meant to do. Some of you are going to get an opportunity to learn or to study somewhere, higher level studies. Some of you are becoming spiritual teachers, university teachers, or you're getting an opportunity to study at a university or to expand your psychic gifts and your spiritual knowledge. You're feeling some kind of a deep longing to answer a certain call, to get unstuck. There are obstacles between you and wherever you're wanting to go. And this has been a journey. And you've learned a lot. And there's still a lot to learn here. There's a lot to learn in other places, from other cultures, from other mindsets, from other people, experiences. Motion, the heart being in motion, growth. There are maybe responsibilities in social conventions, logistics, that have kept you veiled in a slumber of a day-to-day, possibly. But now there's an awakening. There's a sense of adventure. And adventure came out in all three piles, so maybe there's messages in one of the other two or both for you. And this adventure is leading you to the door toward a new reality. And your intuition is leading you there, but maybe you don't trust your intuition. But you won't lack the courage. You will have the courage. And I'm seeing minimalism, travel light, declutter now. There's going to be travel coming up soon. Your soul needs it. It's like you're breaking free from a mold. You're breaking free from stagnancy, breaking free from a place of feeling stuck. And there's a sense that your heart needs to move to what it loves. Okay? Whatever that is for you. Whatever that represents. And we have marriage. Okay. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Whatever this means right now. Some of you are married. Some of you are getting married. Maybe around autumn time. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. And this could have nothing to do with marriage, okay? Now, autumn would be northern hemisphere between September 21st and December 21st. Southern hemisphere would be between March 21st and June 21st. But if you're anywhere like where there are no seasons, you can take just anywhere. It could be the 3 months of autumn in the northern or southern hemisphere. So it could happen anywhere for you between 21st March, 21st June, or 21st September, 21st December, if you are not in these regions. But if you are in one of these south-north hemispheres, then it's whenever autumn, fall is for you. Where you're going to reap some harvest of abundance. It could be related to this marriage, or it couldn't. For some of you, what you don't see coming is you're going to be married to someone, and together you're going to reap wonderful harvests of abundance together. But it takes breaking free from some kind of mold that your mind has been in. Oh, this is wonderful. Some of you are getting your debt paid off. The old weight of and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Beautiful. So this could be karmic debt. This could be actual money. Take what resonates with you. But that's already good news right there. In perfect timing. And I feel it's around autumn, okay? This is the right time for you to move forward. Then you will be able to move forward. So this is going to help you feel unstuck, okay, on the material level. But I feel energetically, you need to free yourself first energetically, okay? And for that, I feel you're going to have messages in either piles 1 or 2, because that was a lot about explaining how you can free yourself. Someone here could have Cancerian energy that came through already. Someone could be pregnant already. Someone could be a mother. Some of you need to know that in perfect timing you will be a mother. Some of you, if you're pregnant, your child will be born at nighttime. You could be in your emotions, moody, feeling moody. Your mood's up and down right now. You could be someone who is very family oriented, but your intuition is strong and you have strong psychic gifts. Someone here could be a Libra or have strong Libra in their chart. Are you indecisive about something, or you have to make a judgment call? You're going to make the right decision, by the way, because we have judgment here. We have judgmental, indecisive, and we have your intuition. So your intuition knows. Neptune, your dreams could be showing you something, telling you something. But again, this is about intuition. What you think is your imagination is actually your intuition as well. Subconscious coming through, subconscious coming up to the surface. Self-sacrifice, Pisces energy again. Spirituality, escapism, fantasies, ethereal enchantment, confusion, magic, compassion, universal love. You're connecting to unconditional and universal love right now. And there's a lot of healing around your heart chakra, which will also heal your relationship with money or your ability to open the doors for abundance to come your way. You could be having strong visions, strong ideas. You could have a very busy dream world right now. You could be very choosy, very picky. North Node, Destiny. This came out in option 1, so you may have felt drawn to option 1. There's something destined about a marriage that is coming up in your dreams that would be very fulfilling. Even though when we step into our North Node, it means moving through a comfort zone, outside a comfort zone. So there's a temporary discomfort. But it would lead you to your ultimate fulfillment and fulfilling your destiny. Blossoming into who you're meant to be. Temperance. You've becoming an alchemist, a strong, powerful manifestor in your life. Sagittarius energy, the number 14, the number 5, change is happening. Changes are happening. And that came out in option 2. That's been divine timing. You've been patient. You've been transmuting negative into positive energy. Higher level soulmate energy here with Temperance. 5 of Pentacles. Are you feeling left out of a higher level soulmate dynamic? Are you feeling financially down right now? Well, if you are, just know that whatever you're doing, it's transmuting. Your relationship with money is changing, because you also know that to align with the prosperity that is meant for you, it takes moving out of your comfort zone. There's no comfort zone that has created wealth or financial stability. And you're coming to understand that, and there's a transmuting of how you used to think about money and how you're about to start thinking about money and learning how to manifest abundance into your life. 7 of Pentacles. You've been planting some good seeds. You've been patient. You've been waiting. 10 of Pentacles. Whatever work you're doing, you're going from the 5 to the 7 to the 10. So good job and congratulations. Not only will you pay off debt, you will also be wealthy. You will have enough money for your family. You will feel stable. You will have enough for luxuries, but you need to go through the temporary discomfort right now. And you need to keep feeding that mindset and transmuting the negative into positive within yourself, within your mind, within your soul. Patience. Yeah, I feel you've been patient, and this may require some patience, but right now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize that knowledge into action that will in turn into stability, prosperity, and abundance. Be patient with yourself. You're going to get some kind of an important message here in a way that is unexpected and almost miraculous. The number 15 and the number 6, and it's something to do with abundance and prosperity. And the way it comes through could be old-fashioned or unconventional. Or you thought this was very unlikely, but it all has to do with how you've been patiently transmuting your energy and working through all those stages of raising your vibration to also improve your relationship with money. It's about being grateful for having the money to pay the bills instead of complaining that you have to pay them. See, there's a difference. The first option, being grateful for the money to pay the bills, is telling the universe that you have money to pay the bills, and in turn the universe will agree with that and will give you more and to build more on that. So then you can go and say, now that I'm grateful that I can pay the bills, I'm going to shift into the energy of knowing that I have more than enough to pay the bills, and I have so much money that it's just something that I just have it. And then it shows up in that energy. Because that's how you plant good seeds with your relationship with money. Besides all the hard work that you're already putting into it, I feel like you are taking the practical steps. I don't feel there's a tandem here going on between your mindset, your spiritual side, and the practicality, the work that you're actually putting into it. That is all working in tandem. It's about letting go of what you can't control. It's about faith and believing that you already have what you want, and taking those practical steps that are available to you in the physical. The perfect storm. North Node again, destiny. You're destined to be wealthy, by the way. Your hard work is paying off, Virgo energy. Yes, you've been disciplined, you've been structured, and change is here, the number 5. This is also 5th house energy, Leo, children. Romance also. So you could have dreamt of getting a message. The dream could have water or the sea. And if you dreamt of water and getting a message, it means that there is something that you're emotionally connected to, and it's about communication. And it could have something to do with a phone call as well. And change is happening. So there's something destined here. And with marriage and the 10 of Pentacles, there could be a destined marriage here that would lead to starting a family in perfect timing. But until then, you're paying off karmic debt, you're paying off financial debt, and you are healing your relationship with money, you are healing your mindset, you're transmuting negative into positive, patiently so. And this has been taking a long time, but I feel you're at the tail end of this. Gemini and Virgo energy coming through, with Mercury there as well. So I feel this is what you needed to know right now, and if you want more messages, they're either in option 1 or 2 or in both, okay? Sometimes happens that, all 3 piles are for someone. So it was a pleasure to read for everyone. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel and us creators. We need that so that YouTube knows that you love us, so that these could be suggested to more people, so we can all ascend together instead of you having to do this on your own. It helps when the collective is doing this ascension. So it was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye.